And new court documents released this week in Idaho could mean trouble for the prosecutors who charged a Monroe County native with a high-profile quadruple murder there. The documents center around an officer who investigated the murders at the University of Idaho last year. Newswatch 16's Amanda Eustace spoke with a criminal defense attorney here in our area. She joins us live outside the Monroe County Courthouse with more on what this means for the case. Amanda.
Stacey, prosecutors told the court the materials are related to an internal affairs investigation regarding a police officer who was investigating Brian Kohberger's case. Now, under the law, the prosecution is obligated to disclose any exculpatory evidence to the defense if they are aware of it. It's a potential problem for prosecutors, released in these new documents submitted by the Latah County District Attorney's Office in Idaho. At the center, a notice of potential Brady Giglio material related to one of the police officers involved in the case in the form of an internal affairs investigation.
It's the prosecution has something that they're saying we normally would just hand this over to the defense and it could be publicly available, but for whatever reason there's something sensitive within it, and so we're asking for a court order that protects it.
Prosecutors are disclosing the material under the obligation of two Supreme Court cases, Brady v. Maryland and Giglio v. United States. Monroe County Defense Attorney Brett Regal says Brady material is any evidence that could prove the defendant is not guilty. Giglio material refers to evidence past or present that could impeach the credibility of a witness. In this case, the police officer who worked on the Kohberger case.
It could be anything that would tend to impair the credibility of that particular individual, officer, or witness, depending upon what it is. I mean, sometimes you have an internal affairs investigation that doesn't even really directly relate to the officer.
Documents of protection were filed prohibiting anyone from discussing the contents of the internal affairs investigation material. Regal says it's hard to tell if this is good or bad news for either side trying the case.
The last thing that a prosecution wants is to have to do a case twice. So they want to make sure that they have met the due process obligations and provided the things that they're required to provide, because that's the only way that they get to do the case once.
Now, it's unclear if we'll ever learn what the information is about. As of now, Brian Kohberger remains locked up in Idaho jail. His preliminary hearing is scheduled for June 26th. Amanda Eustace, Newswatch 16, reporting live in Monroe County.